everyone, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm Jenny. I am an introvert, a K-beauty lover, and also someone who's on a mission to help others improve and become their better self. Today I want to share something personal, how I, as a shy and introverted person, managed to get in front of a camera and start sharing my story with the world. Trust me, it wasn't easy, but it's been one of the most rewarding decisions of my life. And if you're someone who's been afraid to start something new, I've got some tips for you. So let's get into it. So let's rewind to the beginning. For the longest time, I kind of avoided putting myself out there, especially since I've started doing content for my business, my clothing business. And the first initial, maybe an year or so, I haven't really posted my face or on the content. Yeah, I just avoided even recording my voice. I still don't record my voice because I just don't like how it sounds, but kind of got over it with me being a chatterbox on YouTube. But yeah, anyway, the first year of doing any kind of content, I was just so afraid of being on camera, and I was afraid of being judged by other people, people commenting that I look weird or that I am weird, something like that. Then I realized when I was looking through my content and how I wasn't getting any engagement, I've noticed because even I wouldn't watch my content because it wasn't there was no person in front of it, and it just didn't feel relatable at all. So I had this realization, and I thought I should start pushing through my fears. And maybe I might inspire other introverts to do the same, or it just might help me with my confidence and help me learn more about myself too. So what I did was kind of appear in front of my camera. I would still cut off my face, but later on, I would just do it, and I would just not edit out my face or anything, and I would record. And you know what? What I learned was that the more I practiced, the easier it got. Repetition was everything during that time. I would literally just make it a routine. Every Mondays I'm gonna start filming content, and then I'm going to start editing on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I just write captions or whatever. And so each video became a little less scary, and over time it kind of came naturally to me, talking in front of my camera, my phone actually. So what did I learn from all of this? You don't have to be perfect, number one. To be honest, no one's gonna be watching your very first video, even if it's on YouTube or on Instagram. Your first post never really does great. So yeah, you don't have to be perfect the first time. Number two, passion is the cure for your fear. So my passion was honestly, graphic design, designing t-shirts, and also talking about K-beauty, which is why I started this YouTube channel. So yeah, focus on something you love, and the fear starts to fade. When you're talking about something you love talking about, you're just more focused on talking about what you love talking about rather than thinking, oh, I'm in front of a camera, oh, people are gonna judge me or something like that. That makes it easier for you to do if you're passionate about something. And obviously, if you're starting something new, you don't even know if you're passionate about it. If it's your first time trying it and you don't know you're passionate about it, but you've always been curious about it, just let yourself know that you don't have to be perfect, and giving yourself a moment to try it and see if you like it or not. And if you felt like the first couple of times you've done it was oh, it's not as bad as I thought, keep doing it, because it builds more confidence. You get better at it as you go, which is going on to number three. Repetition builds confidence. The more you do it, the less scary it becomes. So keep doing it, keep practicing. If you end up liking whatever you started something new. If you don't end up liking it, then just don't do it again, it's that simple. And so with the new year, it's a perfect time to take the leap, right? That you've been hesitant about, whether it's starting a YouTube channel, launching a creative project, or just chasing a dream, like a business dream. Here are my tips to help you get started on something that you haven't tried before and you're a bit afraid to try it, okay? So number one, start small. Break your goals into tiny, manageable steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming, especially when fear is holding you back. Instead of focusing on the end result, just focus on the process. For example, if you're starting a YouTube channel, right? Begin by recording short, unedited videos just for yourself. Don't post it just yet. And then you don't have to share it, but you can also share it, whatever makes you comfortable. And then these small wins will help you build momentum and confidence in the camera. What I did was practice just talking to myself because I felt very awkward. Like there's no one I'm talking to and I'm just gonna be talking in front of a camera, so it just felt weird. But once I started like talking to myself, like I would be driving in my car and then I would be talking about whatever topic I was planning to talk about by myself, and I would also kind of record it just so that I have like my thoughts recorded and I have something to keep when I'm trying to write a script or when I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to say, things like that. Or if it's something else, just start a little bit of it. Like if you're planning on going to the gym for the very first time, just go to the gym for like 20 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever makes you feel like you've done enough. Don't pressure yourself to do so many at first because that will just pressure you. It's just going to be hard for you to get back into it the next day because you're just like, you're already nervous because it's your first time doing it. So yeah, focus on that. Focus on taking small, manageable steps, okay? And then number 2, focus on your passion. So as I mentioned before, like let your love for something push you forward. Find out what makes you truly excited about something. It's easier to push through fear. And keep asking yourself, what lights me up? What's something I could talk about for hours? If you're passionate about your goal, that enthusiasm will shine through and keep you motivated even on tough days. So remember, your passion is your unique superpower and it's what makes your journey meaningful. So for me, K-beauty was the thing that kind of makes me talk about all day long. I could talk about K-beauty all day long with my mom, my friends, which is why I kind of brought it into my YouTube channel. Figure out what makes you happy, what makes you light up. Like if you like exercising and you want to try a new sport, try something that you've already felt like you've had experience with and you felt like it was a fun time. Or if you usually like hiking, go mountain climbing or try bouldering in one of those mountain climbing gyms. So just find out something that you love or you already kind of like and try that. And although it's not something new, it's something similar to what you've done before and you want to figure out what new things you can try for this year. Number 3 is expect imperfection. So don't let the need to be perfect hold you back. Perfectionism is often fear in disguise, in my opinion. Remind yourself that it's okay to stumble or make mistakes because that's how we grow, and focus on progress over perfection. For instance, my first video was far from perfect, but it's okay. You're just starting out and every attempt made me better, and it also helped me learn what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, and then try to improve on what I'm not good at and work on a little bit more of what I'm good at so that I'm even better, So yeah, remember, no one's first try is flawless, and it's those imperfections that make your story more relatable and real. Number 4, learn from setbacks. So starting something new means you'll encounter challenges, and that's okay. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, treat them as opportunities to learn and grow. If something doesn't work out, ask yourself, what can I do differently next time? What can I improve on? What can I do to be better at this next time? So remember that every successful person has had their share of missteps, and it's how you respond that makes the difference. And that this is kind of adding to what I said for tip number 3, right? Just be okay with making mistakes and just learn from it. That's what experiencing is. That's kind of like what life is, you experience something new and you learn whether you're good at it or not, and then try to improve on it, just be better at it, improve yourself with it, right? Tip number 5, create a routine. So I mentioned this earlier that I've started to create a routine that way, like I just kind of go for it. I don't double think or I don't rethink anything. So yeah, habits are the key to overcoming fear and building consistency. So set aside specific times to work on your goal or work on your new challenge, whatever you're trying to do, whether it's writing, creating, or practicing a new skill. Even just 15 minutes a day can make a difference. It's better than nothing, right? And over time, those small actions, they add up. And what once felt kind of scary or kind of, I don't know, nerve-wracking will just start to feel like second nature, and you'll just do it like how I am. Another thing that I feel like is not really mentioned a lot is visualizing your success. This is tip number 5, by the way. Imagine yourself achieving the goal. It's a huge motivator to me. And maybe you're not a visual person, but if you are a visual person, I think this will help you a lot. Take a moment to close your eyes. I like to do this before I go to bed. I close my eyes and imagine myself achieving that goal. So for me, that's like doing well in business and things like that. So picture how it will feel and what you'll say or what you'll do when you achieve that goal, and how proud you'll be of yourself. Visualization is a powerful tool, and it helps your brain get used to the idea of success and reduces the fear of the unknown. Plus, having a clear vision of your why can be really motivating. The next tip I have for you is embrace the journey, not just the destination. Sometimes we get so focused on the end goal that we forget to appreciate the process. Starting something new is a chance to learn, grow, and discover more about yourself. So embrace the ups and downs and remind yourself that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And making progress is great and all, but it's also important to take some breaks and be kind to yourself. It's okay to rest, and pushing yourself too hard can lead to burnout, which can make your goal feel even more daunting. And it might even prevent you from doing whatever you're trying to do because you're just tired of it, right? You'll just stop doing it like 3 months later or 2 months later. So just don't push yourself too hard. If you're tired that day, it's okay to take a break and then do it tomorrow. Just be nice to yourself. Take breaks when you need them, and be kind to yourself throughout the process. Talk to yourself the way you encourage a friend who's taking a brave step forward, and celebrate your progress. Whether it's finishing your first video, writing your first blog post, or just taking a first step towards your dream, acknowledge your efforts. Each milestone, no matter how big or small, it's proof that you're moving forward. So take breaks, be nice to yourself, celebrate your wins, big or small. And yeah, so that's that. The start of a new year is a reminder that fresh beginnings are possible. So if I can go from being terrified of the camera to feeling a bit confident enough to share my journey, you can do it too. And I'd love to hear from you. So what's something you've been scared to start but have been dreaming about? Share it in the comments below, and let's cheer each other on. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's make 2025 the year we step into our true potential, one courageous step at a time. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!